After the Chrysler King game, I would end up picking up an offer from Texas. And then Coach told us we'd be playing another New York team. We actually be playing Hayes, one of the best teams in New York.
Some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg. And you look at Bay. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this.
It's James. Then there's the prodigy. We've got Snow. And it's Bay in at the point guard position. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now here's Bay. Harden's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Barry. Nice move. He lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Bay. Out to the wing. And he banks in the layup. And about 1 minute into the first quarter. James, a screen on Harden. To the middle. It's blocked. Spiked it away. And here they come. Here's Barry. It's rebounded by Snow. And here's the break. Here's Bay. The layup off target. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Barry. Offline with his 3.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Pass to Harden. Back to Bay. And James pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
James, a screen on Harden. Down low. And James throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Bay. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Snow, the pass to Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pickett. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to. Teams are faring across the league.
Substitution on the court.
Bay takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Outside, White. Pass to Foster. Lobs it up there for White. Ball stolen. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it.
Trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. To the paint. Here's the prodigy. Right a screen. 5 on the clock. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bay against Foster. Up top, Bay. He has 6. Pass to Pickett. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Takes the 13-footer. Pass to the prodigy. Picked off in midair. He takes it in. Pickett, that's good. Pickett's got 5 points so far.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Drills the three-pointer.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Bay. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Foster, and it's denied. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. And three-point land. .157 left in the first half of basketball. Sinks the triple.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
There's the screen. In the corner. Harden. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bay. Tight defense on him. And he comes up with the deuce.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Barry. 5 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Now here's Bay. He's tightly guarded.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Foster. Misses the three. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Now here's Bay. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by Barry. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And that one clear.
Wow.
It's his first trip to the line.
Season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Bay. And he slams it one-handed.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see afraid to show it either. The first free throw is good.
For the away team, Barry taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the home team has possession.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 12.
It's impossible to stop.
The visitors with the ball. A 12-point game. We've got Snow, and it's Bay in at the 1. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 7 points in the game. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Inside, Here's Barry. A second chance effort. And James with the layup. James has got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Away team foul. Personal foul. First team foul.
The first one. Bay hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Down low, here's the prodigy. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this has been a nice start to this.
And you take a look at this home team. They're in second. Shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to James. Here's Barry. Shoots the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
3 points.
Barry's got 12 in the game.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Now here's Bay. Defense is right there. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to James. Here's Jackson. And he could not get them.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here is Bay. He's got 14. 5 to shoot. Pass to Snow. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Snow's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. Fire and keep defending.
Sisters checked in for the prodigy. Hunter with a screen on Foster. Here's Bay. It's good. 16 points for him.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Prodigy is out there with White. Then there's Foster. Then there's Jackson. Pass to Foster. White, a screen on Bay. Lobs it up there for White. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Hunter, bounce pass. Spins. Here's Bay. And contact.
Second personal foul.
All the officials.
And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Being at 51%. Really solid. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Bay with the screen for Harden. The shot, no good. And they're running. Pass to Foster. To the middle. The tray. Hunter grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's deflected. Right there, the defender clearly bats a transition take foul. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Barry. He's defended by Bay. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Back to Bay. Kicks it out to Harden. Bay against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Barry. Bay against James. Now Foster. Driving inside. Here's James. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The ball, don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Bay passes to Pickett. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Barry the pass to the product. To the inside. Barry. Outside for Jackson. James sets the screen for Jackson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Right wing. Bay in the post. And the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And the
line for your home team.
Bay hits them both. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. They recover it. James, a screen on Harden. No good on the three. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Bay, no good. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Barry. It's rebounded by Snow. Here's Bay. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Barry. The layup missed.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Harden gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up.